So we are just about there. Actually, let me pull this over here. Oh, it's already over there. Okay, well, that works too. Just skip ahead 10 minutes, and then you'll get to direct, and you'll see all the reactions and stuff. In the beginning, I just want to talk about what I want to see, because there's a couple things I want to see from this direct. I think there's some things that Nintendo needs to also show. One, I think they should show at least something from Animal Crossing, because a lot of the Animal Crossing fans, me included, were kind of disappointed that they had to push that game forward. And I think seeing like maybe some snippets or a small trailer or some features from the game would kind of help uh, quell the disappointment from a lot of people, because I know I'm definitely disappointed. I understand that they had to kind of fix some stuff in and they had to delay it. That's fine and all. I'm still disappointed, but I would rather have the game come out like perfectly fine, no bugs or glitches or anything like games from like EA. God forbid a Nintendo game came out in the state that EA puts like Anthem out. But I understand why they did that, because they wanted to make the game better. The Animal Crossing games are very high quality games, and if Nintendo were to bring that out in a less than stellar way, I think that would definitely hurt the Animal Crossing brand and part of Nintendo too. So I hope they show some Nintendo or some Animal Crossing stuff. I hope they show that. I'm hoping we get that, but wait, there's more that Nintendo loves to seem to do in every single direct. You'll definitely remember the Smash 4, but wait, there's more. And then I think there was Splatoon 2 that had that. And I'm hoping this one is going to be either Metroid, because it has to be a game that's been in development for a while. It can't be a game like Breath of the Wild 2, because that was basically just announced. I think it was E3 if I recall, with the teaser. So I don't think they really have too much to show for Breath of the Wild 2. But Metroid has, even though it restarted a while back, I think they might have at least a CG trailer or maybe even gameplay to show off. Or maybe some announcements at Tokyo Game Show, maybe for that. Maybe they'll say, but wait, there's more. And then they'll say, oh, we have some more at Tokyo Game Show. Because they're definitely going to be showing something at Tokyo Game Show. It'd be a huge missed opportunity if they don't. But I know they're probably going to want to touch on Pokemon since that's coming up. You got to really think about like games that are coming up in the next couple months, especially the holiday season. Because the holiday season is where Nintendo makes a lot of money. I remember last season, I think it was either the last season or the time Nintendo Switch came out, they made a killing, especially with the Switch. And I think that's what they want to do in this direct. They want to kind of touch on all the games that are coming out from probably now into maybe December, January, maybe. December or January. Probably December or even late January. I think those are the games in between those that they want to touch on. But I think they may, since it's a 40-minute direct, and those are basically saved for the huge games, I think they want to touch on the future of the Nintendo Switch 2 up the upcoming months for maybe the rest of the year, maybe the rest of 2019 and a little bit into 2020 maybe, I would expect, because one of two things will happen here. One, they're going to have that like sort of Breath of the Wild situation where I think it was like what, 2 E3s ago when they had that just long presentation and all of it was basically Breath of the Wild. They were just showing like, I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes of Breath of the Wild gameplay. And I think they actually did that with Pokemon Sword and Shield too, if I recall. But okay, so we got 6 minutes. I just wanted to check to see how I'm so hyped for this. I want to know, because this is 40 minutes. What are they going to show? I hope they don't do the Breath of the Wild thing and show 20 minutes of gameplay, because that would honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed that much, but I would want to expect the but wait, there's more if they're going to end up shoving like 20 minutes of, say, Pokemon Sword and Shield or some other game. But what else could we see? I know they're definitely going to show Luigi's Mansion. There's no way they're going to skip over that, because that's a game that's, I think, it's coming out soon, if I recall. I might be mixing up with the different release date. Overwatch was actually rumored everywhere. I don't know how Nintendo can't really keep their games announcements under wraps. It seems like someone's leaking them or something. But Overwatch, if the leaks are true, if the SKUs at GameStop are true, October 18th was the rumored date that they had. If that's true, I can see them definitely showing it at this Nintendo Direct. If not this, which that's if, they're definitely, if it is a thing, they're definitely going to show it here. There's no way they wouldn't show it. If they don't show it, Tokyo Game Show maybe, that's coming up too, and one of the two. So we'll probably see Overwatch, we'll probably see Luigi's Mansion, maybe Metroid for that last moment thing. I'm hoping Animal Crossing New Horizon. What else could we see? I think there was actually something from Capcom. I was scrolling through YouTube and I could have sworn I saw someone's video talking about some kind of leaked Capcom game or the remaster, some kind of remaster that they were going to do or something. So there's something from Capcom. Something Mega Man too, hopefully. What else could we see? Actually, let's think about like third party. Because third party is still a big part of Nintendo Switch, even though most people buy it for first party. But third party, what could we see from third party? Because we know that Doom is going to be coming to Doom Eternals specifically, not Doom. Doom is the 2018 or 2016 reboot. Doom Eternals is coming to Nintendo Switch, so maybe we'll see like a trailer from that. We also have The Witcher 3 that's coming to Nintendo Switch, so maybe we'll see a new trailer for that. What else third party games are going to be coming to Nintendo Switch that we could see? I don't know. There's probably some I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But as for that, what about games that like aren't rumored? We don't even have an inkling of, like just something like out of left field, because Nintendo is the king of doing these left field announcements. They surprise everyone, and this being 40 minutes, there's going to be some kind of announcement that everyone's going to get hyped for. So, Cuphead 2 could come to Nintendo Switch. I know Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to Nintendo Switch since Xbox and Nintendo are being all, buddy and stuff. So, they could show that. Or, what else? You know what I would love to see? I know it's not going to happen. It's probably not in a million years. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen in this direct. But what I would like to see is a new Conker's Bad Fur Day on the Nintendo Switch and on the Xbox 360 and PC. And I want it to be crossplay between all three platforms, because that would be insane. Imagine in this Nintendo Direct they announce a new Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh man, with multiplayer too, of course. You have to have the multiplayer. That was a huge part. Like that's basically, other than the story was funny as heck too, but the multiplayer is where I have a lot of my memories on with my friends on the couch with N64 and just playing the multiplayer. That's where a lot of my memories are on that game, and it would be really cool to see another game in that entry, the Conker's Bad Fur Day. I can't recall a series because there was Conker's Live and Reloaded. We try to forget about that though. What else? Like, just out of left field. Actually, if you're watching this right now, and you didn't skip 10 minutes ahead, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter if it's so far left field that it's all out of the ballpark. It doesn't matter. Leave your, like, fantasy wishes for the Nintendo Switch down in the comment section below, because I would really like to know what everyone is thinking. I would like to see. Okay, I know this won't probably happen because Nintendo Switch. I don't know if they'd be willing to downgrade the game enough for it to run on Nintendo Switch. But since Xbox is getting new what's the name, studios, what would be really cool if we can see a new Perfect Dark. I think there was rumors about that going on, and if they could make that for the Nintendo Switch, that would be pretty cool, because it came out on the N64, and then you had the sequel to that. What was it? Perfect Dark. What was the name? I forgot the name after the Perfect Dark, but it was for not Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, and it was not the best. I had fun with it. I did have fun with it, but I didn't love it. Like it was like one of those games that you got on like the Xbox. Oh, it's actually starting now. Okay. Right on. Nice. So I'm actually going to turn this down a bit. Overwatch. Yep, right there. Overwatch. They start right off with it. That is not One of the worst kept secrets in recent years. One of the worst kept secrets. I may get it again because what I like to do a lot of times with my Nintendo Switch is I like to just like sit in a chair or sit on my bed and have my TV open and have like some kind of movie playing or some kind of show or something, and I would really like to just play it on this and the gyroscope. I think that was gyroscope. Was that gyroscope? Glorious. But yeah, they even have the new character in there. But yeah, that's not really too surprising. It was rumored, like heavily rumored. Not even rumored, it was leaked. Actually, it wasn't just rumored; it was leaked within a GameStop SKUs. I actually covered that. So that was pretty cool. So 10:15. So I'm curious.
Hello everyone.
10:15.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi. And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself.
Yep, Luigi's Mansion, like I said.
Takes place in a haunted hotel, where every floor has a distinct theme unlike any other. Case in point, Tomb Suites. I mean, a pyramid inside a hotel?
Oh, that's cool.
Guess we should expect some mummies.
That's real cool.
Harsh
This is a game I'm definitely getting.
and booby traps.
There's just no debate.
As for the other floors, well, there's a disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea.
Honestly,
may not be the usual amenities.
The pirate might be my
there's
favorite.
A rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out. Speaking of amenities, step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out.
That's cool.
See which team can defeat the most ghosts. Collect the most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00 and break the most targets. Hey, even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for
I never
Halloween.
thought that I would want to play a Luigi's Mansion multiplayer, but now I do.
Get a load of this new free-to-start Kirby game. The combined forces of Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss fights. We're calling it Super Kirby Clash. Take up quests in town, and collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs.
I might review
That's
that.
right. Get your
I might
weapons,
take a look at that
get your
game.
Gear, and get ready.
Ooh.
Some mighty tough enemies await. There are more than 100 quests. So, get a look at your enemy and
Today?
make sure you have the right jobs for the job.
This might be tomorrow's video
Key
if
to
it
victory
comes out
is
today.
to know your role and work as a team.
Ooh, I wonder if they have a
You
healing
can
roll.
play alone, together on one system, team up via local wireless, or even play online. It'll be time to unite
That
with
is
friends and
cool.
players from around the world and overcome each challenging quest when Super Kirby Clash launches later today. And remember,
Okay,
it's
well, it
free
looks
to
like
start too.
we're definitely going to be taking a look at that game. For sure, because that
This
looks interesting.
long-awaited, recently released RPG is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the third game in the trilogy.
Never played
Trials
that
of
game.
Mana. From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this
But I can already
reimagined
tell by the
world.
gameplay it's a game that I would like to play. Not because what's on screen.
This interference will not be forgotten.
As each character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class, allowing them to learn stronger special
Oh,
moves and
that's
spells.
interesting.
Step
Yeah,
into
this
the
is
light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your character's appearance and abilities.
not that
Unlike
much
the
different
classic
from
version,
appearance though.
characters have full range of movement, including jumping and combo attacks for each member of your party.
See, this is a game that I can see myself
Once
just
again,
spending
the
hours
wheels of fate
into.
are beginning to turn. Find out what's in store for the beloved world of Trials of Mana.
April, so that's
April
another game I
24th.
definitely want to get.
Just what happened to the crew of this
They're just
doomed
so
ship?
there's 40 minutes. Is this gonna be like just
The
game after
Overton
game for
vanished at
40
sea in
minutes?
1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains unknown.
Wasn't this shown like two
As
years
an
ago or
insurance
something?
investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return. Your analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship. Observe the situation and record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes.
I mean, that's
of the
kind of
ship and
cool,
its
but
crew
I
to solve
honestly
the
don't.
mystery.
Honestly, don't think this is a game that I would actually play
Return of the
myself.
Oberdin arrives on Nintendo
Who
Switch
knows, maybe
in fall 2019.
But I don't know. It looks cool, but doesn't seem
There's a
like
small town out there with a
Ooh, this
big
is a game that
secret.
Nintendo was working on a lot, I think, right? Yeah, it was.
Never leave town. That is
Oh,
the
man,
rule
I
agreed
remember-
upon by the people of this peaceful town. and the castle
Not
protected
Nintendo. I think it was what Game Freak or something
One
that
day,
was supposed to be working on
there
Pokemon, but
suddenly
they were
appeared
putting a lot of
giant
focus on
monster.
this.
To defend the townspeople, one boy named Axe will stand up to face it. And the only weapons he'll need are ideas. But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, you can move around to garner support from townspeople.
That's
Take
cool.
advantage to gain the advantage. Seize every opportunity to protect your town in this new RPG from Game Freak. And
Yeah, Game Freak.
almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox. Little Town Hero will make a stand on Nintendo Switch October 16th.
I might check
You
that
can
one out.
pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
Wow, preloaded this early? That's like,
Fall is
pretty early.
coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
oh.
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie.
That was weird.
And the release date is today.
Oh!
After today's Nintendo
Nice!
Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director,
Cool.
Masahiro Sakurai. As a special treat, the video will begin immediately following the Nintendo Direct you're watching right now. To tide
All
yourself
right.
over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie, please check it out. But first,
What's happening? Character review? New character? Tracer. No. What? Okay. Oh, is this the Super Nintendo coming to Pokemon or not Nintendo Online? Nintendo subscription? Or Neo Geo, maybe? Oh, new character. Okay. But, like, they were stopping on that Super Nintendo. Are they teasing us here? This is actually pretty cool. This is actually really cool. Okay, there's no way a bird wouldn't be able to catch that. I find that hard to believe. So I wonder if all these So who's it gonna be?
Hey, cover!
Oh, Terry. Oh, wasn't there rumors about this? Oh, now in development. I'm telling you, Nintendo is the worst secret keeper in existence. They cannot keep a secret worth anything. Most of the time. Sometimes they do actually end up surprising us. But for the most part, they're not really good secret keepers.
So,
Oh,
Terry Bogard
okay.
from Fatal Fury is joining the battle. That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass. Can there really be only one left?
Ooh. But wait, there's more.
We're happy to confirm the development of more DLC fighters.
Okay, so
for
this
Super
really
Smash
isn't
Bros.
too
Ultimate.
surprising. There's no
Outside
way.
the 5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass. We can confirm that other new fighters are in development. The battle isn't over
there's-
yet.
Speculation video. Speculation video. We gotta make a speculation video on who we want to see in
So,
Super Smash Bros.
what do you think?
We gotta do that. That's
Regarding
gonna
what
be a
was announced
video
about additional
eventually.
fighters
I don't
at
know
the
when
end of that
because
segment, we'll
a lot
have
of
more
videos
to share
coming
with
up,
you
but
in the future. For
definitely
now,
something we're gonna have to
let's
do.
continue with some more Nintendo Switch
I gotta start
headlines.
playing Super Smash Bros. Actually more. Those spirals coming in the mail.
It's about time to wake the Windfish in The Legend
I
of
can't wait to
Zelda
play
Link's
this.
Awakening.
This is gonna be fun
Which
too.
means the next big adventure on Nintendo Switch is fast approaching.
Did
You'll
anyone
meet
see
some
that
strangely endearing islanders.
Super Mario?
Face a series of puzzling
Character?
tasks and encounter some oddly familiar faces. Whatever happens, help Link escape Koholint
That
Island
is-
before its mysteries get the best of him.
That's pretty cool.
With the all-new Chamber Dungeon, you can place chambers earned on your adventure to arrange your own dungeons.
I honestly
Add in plus effects that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons.
I wouldn't be
to a
surprised if they make,
compatible
like, a
amiibo
spin-off
figure
of
featuring
this.
a character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play them. Be ready. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th. The
I
new
can't wait
Link
to get that
amiibo
game.
figure will be
game's
available
gonna be so
that
fun.
same day.
I might pick up that amiibo too.
You know the hero's might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now join his adventure. Dragon Quest XI S,
I gotta get
Echoes
this
of
game,
an
too.
Elusive Age Definitive Edition is exactly that. The most complete version of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose between
I like the music
HD
they
and
use in
2D
this.
graphics. Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds and experience new character-focused stories. The day the
gotta
game
get this
launches,
game.
free downloadable content can be found in the Champions Pack,
Gotta save money
including
though.
consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members. An RPG giant draws near. Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes
I
of an
love
Elusive Age
JRPGs.
Definitive Edition.
I've
journeys
mentioned it so
onto
many
Nintendo
times
Switch,
on
September
this channel,
27th.
but I love RPGs in general. I don't know what
Until
it's about. I
you
don't
can
know if the
prepare for your
stories,
adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
leveling up, the equipment, but I just love it all. Even if there's like a slight RPG element in it, I just love it when they integrate that stuff into games.
Looking for more Fire Emblem goodness? Then say hello to Tokyo. The worlds of the Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths, and the result is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story takes place in modern-day Tokyo.
That was on the
where creative energy is so abundant, it's materialized
the Wii U,
into
right?
something called
The port.
Performa.
I never got to
Attracts
play it,
wicked mirages
so this
and
is
suck
actually
it out of
good.
people.
Even though I did own a Wii U.
You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment
Generic
business.
name they could have ever used.
Fire Emblem characters like Chrom and Sita will join you from another dimension. Together, you'll wage deep, turn-based battles, blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series. And, in the Nintendo Switch version, there's a new song that wasn't included in the original. Be sure to check out the other new features from the new
That's
story
another game I
elements
would like
to
to
the
pick up.
characters joining you in battle for the
I don't have
first
enough
time.
money for this, guys.
Hey, is
What is
that
Nintendo doing to us?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases on
Rest in
January
peace,
17th.
my wallet.
You can pre-purchase
Actually, I
the
don't
game
know. I'm sure
later
we're gonna be able to
today.
buy all this. I gotta pick and choose.
Welcome back.
This is why I got
where nothing is
GameFly,
what it
honestly.
seems. Boston, 2019. It all begins again when FBI agent Aaliyah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens a door
Is this a port?
to the unknown.
It sounds
A door
familiar.
that also takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding
Dean
path.
Winchester.
But what lies at the end?
For
Will
some
it be
reason.
truth or madness? Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, boggles and beguiles on Nintendo Switch in 2020. And now for a shocker. The original game in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins later today.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't think I'll take a look at that.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
This might be a game I'll pick up though. If it launches today, I might actually. I don't know. I was gonna say I might pick it up, but I really gotta start saving money. Well, keep saving up money. Yeah, between Steam and Nintendo Switch. You know, that's cool. Now, do you have to buy two separate versions, or is there like cross-buy? Is the question. I would think you'd have to buy two different versions. I think. A lot of new games being available today.
And now for a message from Bethesda.
I called it again.
Hey
Doom.
Nintendo fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever. And to celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64.
I was right!
For the first time since its original release in 1997,
That's
Doom 64
cool.
will be officially available on a Nintendo console.
That's gonna make a lot of people. I bet that's gonna make
in more than 30 action-packed
a
levels.
lot of people happy.
Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
I can't wait for Doom Eternal. That game's gonna be. Oh, that's another game I want
Doom
to get
64 will release
so
on
many games I
Nintendo
wanna
Switch
get. Gears
on
5
November
is another
22nd this year.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company. To most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite
So they're ghosts,
specialists,
then?
you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to
That
combat
was a
the
dumb
infamous
joke.
organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns,
Okay,
gadgets,
I was
or
making fun
melee
of it, but
weapons,
that actually,
your
this
playstyle will
actually
depend
does
on
look
your
fun.
choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Now, is that free to play, or is it something you have
How's
to
it going?
buy?
Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
So far, there have been some few surprises, but nothing that, like, you know, blows
Pokemon
people's
Sword
mind.
and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your adventure. Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to. First, customizing your look. Once again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your outfit. This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear
I'm honestly not
and
surprised
gloves.
about this, because with it being Nintendo Switch and just an obvious choice.
Plus, you can change your
Oh,
hairstyle
finally!
or put on a little makeup.
Now, hopefully
There's
they
a
do
lot
this
more
in
to
Animal
becoming a
Crossing.
champion than simply honing your battle skills.
Hopefully.
You've got to look the part too, don't you think? Second, Pokemon Camp. During your
camp.
journey through the Galar
Is
region,
it like the
you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
Oh, never mind. Oh, where you like rub the
While
head
you're
and
there,
hearts
you can
pop
play
up
with
and it
your
makes.
Pokemon.
Yup, I know it.
And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Additionally, in the wild
I mean,
area,
that's still
you
cool.
can visit
Like,
other players' camps too.
don't get me wrong.
Feel free
It's
to
pretty
bring
cool.
along one of your Pokemon and hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Why? Does it give you a something special?
Third, curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on rice.
Curry
How
on
your
rice.
curry turns out and what type it is ultimately depends on which berries and other ingredients you use. Not to mention the heart you put into it.
Not to mention the heart you put in.
There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks.
That's
The
pretty
goal?
cool.
To master the art of curry. Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here? And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist. Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants. Its body is made of teeth.
Ooh, you know, it'd be
complete
cool
with
if
its
they
own
did it like the
aroma and
Unknown,
flavor.
where
It
each
may
one
even
is
allow a
in.
trusting trainer to taste its teeth. This
That's
ghost-type
disgusting.
Pokemon also has a special ability called
That
Wisdom.
sounds really disgusting.
Next, another
But
new Pokemon
you
called
know, it'd be cool
Cramorant.
if like different
This fly
versions of
and
the Pokemon are in
water-type
different kind
Pokemon
of
has one huge appetite.
silverware.
It will
I
swallow
mean,
anything
tableware.
it can
That'd be
fit
pretty
in
cool.
its mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability,
That's
Gulp
pretty
Missile.
interesting.
And that's all we have to share with you today.
Okay, so they
Pokemon
didn't stuff
Sword and
20
Pokemon
minutes of
Shield
this.
will launch on Nintendo
I'm happy
Switch
about that.
November
Very happy about
15th.
that. So we got about, what, 18 more minutes? No,
Well, how about that?
about 23
There are still
more
2
minutes.
more
It was-
months
oh no,
until
yeah,
the game
18
releases.
more minutes.
Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region.
So what else can they show?
So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships.
Okay, let's see what you have
Nintendo
for
Switch
us.
Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And
Fun
now,
features.
we're looking to add in an additional library of games.
Super Nintendo.
It's
Ah,
called
yes!
Super Nintendo Entertainment System
Yes!
Nintendo Switch Online. With this,
You
you can
excited
play a
too,
variety of
Oreo?
classic
For
Super
Nintendo?
NES games on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, now don't fill it with. Okay,
There are
good.
some you
Okay,
may not expect,
okay,
like
good.
Stunt Race FX, which will be
Don't
available
fill
to
it with
play on
like
another system
bad
for the
Super
first
Nintendo
time.
games. Okay,
You
fill
can
it with
face
good
off
ones.
or team up in local multiplayer
Like Toy Story.
by passing a Joy-Con
Okay,
controller
that's not
to a
good.
friend,
That's my
or even
personal
play together online.
game I would want. That's a good game.
Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch.
Okay, but that's
Here
a
are
little
the
weird.
first games we plan to release.
That's
All 20
a
of the
good
games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
Super Metroid. Wow. Okay, so
Of course,
this
we will eventually add more to the lineup.
this right here is worth
This offer is exclusively
paying $20
available to
a month.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Not only if
members.
you
So
can
please
you know
enjoy them at
have
no additional
trophies
charge.
and voice chat and messaging.
You noticed this, did you?
To
To recapture the original feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online
That's the,
exclusive
what's the
controller
name?
as a special offer.
I'm definitely getting. I
To
want to
charge
get
it,
that.
you can use a USB cable,
That's
just like the
that's
Nintendo
part of
Switch
the
Pro controller.
video that I did
This
earlier.
Super NES style controller will be available
On the,
for purchase
patent that
exclusively
was,
for
put
Nintendo
out by
Switch
Nintendo.
Online members. Visit the Nintendo
Okay.
website for the latest information.
So we
on
got
its
we got
release.
about.
Wouldn't it be
16
nice to
more.
play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive against the best of the best? Well, good luck. We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges. By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
It's probably good for like people who play the game.
We're tossing
I've
in a
never
vast
been
array
too
of
interested
new
in
player
Tetris,
icons,
but for
too.
people who like the game,
Beyond
this
that,
is really cool.
The second wave of paid DLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode.
That's
The
part of
version
paid
2.0
DLC?
update for Tetris 99 will be available
Oh, wait, is that-
tomorrow. A
You're not gonna
packaged
make people
version
pay for
including the game,
multiplayer, are you?
DLC, and a Nintendo Switch
That's not gonna
Online
go over well.
12-month individual
I hope I
membership
misunderstood
will be
that.
Available September 6th. Mario and Sonic are ready to kick it old school in Tokyo. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a
never been
tradition of
interested
its
in
own.
these either.
This time, there are more than 20 events, including
But again,
the
people who
100
like the game,
karate,
probably good for them too.
football, skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport climbing, badminton, gymnastics, surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came from. Check out these 10 retro style events.
Oh, that's cool.
Each one rocking some sweet 2D style graphics. They're all new, all retro, and very refreshing to play.
And very
On top of
refreshing
that,
to play.
there are new mini-games, unlockable characters, and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games
That's
Tokyo
actually pretty
2020
interesting.
will go for the gold.
I noticed a lot of these games that usually don't have story modes, they're starting to add story modes in, which is pretty cool. You saw that
Next
with
Damon X
Mario
Machina
Maker
demo
2,
will
and
be
now
here
you're seeing it
sooner
with
than
this
you
game.
think. Ahead of the full game's release next week, the free demo version, Damon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be available for download later today.
We
In this
may,
prologue,
after I finish the
you'll
video
man
for the
your mech
breakdown,
for
we
the beginning of the
may
game.
check that out.
And all of your progress can carry over to the full game. If you've never played a mech action game and you're wondering what they're all about,
I've actually
this is
never
the
played
perfect
one
time
before,
to take
so
one for a test drive.
it'll be new for me.
A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players, and we're happy to report that you can
Interesting that
play
they're
via
using the
local
Switch
wireless.
Lite too.
So, gather your friends and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon? Damon X Machina will be ready for
Okay.
action September 13th.
That's pretty cool.
A Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more. Kyle Katarn, agent of the New Republic, is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi.
Oh,
Get your lightsaber at the ready, blaster in hand.
I'm just laughing at myself,
Full power.
just realizing how dumb I just looked
Courtesy
now.
of
But
Aspire,
this
full
is a
single-player
game
experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is coming
I
to
would buy.
Nintendo Switch September 24th.
Okay, so this leads to some
Got new details on
possibilities
upcoming games.
that may excite a lot of people.
You are
Okay, so
just
like I was right
like
about this too.
Mercenary Monster Slayer.
Okay,
Your current contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy. You'll have a whole world
in other
to
words,
explore, at home and on the go.
your princess
The
is in
Witcher
another
3
castle.
Wild Hunt
The
Complete
game.
Edition comes
I
to
swear
Nintendo Switch
every
on October
time.
15th. And
Not every
all
time, of
downloadable
course, but
content
most of
and
the
story expansions are along for the ride.
I already have this on
Become the most feared
PS4,
pirate
so I
in
don't think I.
Caribbean
And
in
I've.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value.
How much?
All past DLC and new features like touch control and motion aiming coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Collection.
Ooh, this is.
Battle for survival
Oh,
at
they
the
don't
edge
tell
of a
us.
savage frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG.
You know, I never thought about
Dawn.
this coming to
Whether
the
you're a
Switch.
veteran-
Of course, I don't have enough money to. Okay, so we have.
How's everything going?
We have 9 minutes left.
Next up, Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
I called
We
it
revealed
again.
many
This is
details
good.
about the game back in
More
June,
details.
So we
This is what
prepared
I
a
wanted.
video
This is what I
covering
wanted
what
to
was
see.
announced. Let's see, shall we?
I love Animal Crossing music. It's so great. You can tell by that because I use it in a lot of my videos. Although I've been using different ones recently. Pretty much recently.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time and
This
a
game
haven of
looks really
nature
good.
awaits. For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about.
So this time instead of a mayor,
For
you're just like
starters, we'll
a...
provide you with a tent. Please select the spot where you'd like it
tourist.
set up. Oh, and there's something else. We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture. Let's
That's
start
cool.
by crafting an axe. We're going to need some materials,
Okay, but we already know about all this.
like
It's
branches
still cool to see Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong.
and stones. Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench.
I'm hoping you can craft your own workbench so you don't have to keep going to
Nicely
the same
done.
spot.
You can use the tools you craft to acquire new materials, like this. And with those, you can craft more items. Feel free to place furniture inside or outside. You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style, and you can fully enjoy the deserted island life. Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove,
Is it just
as
me,
part of our island
or
cleanup
is
plan.
the head a different
In
shape
addition
than
to
usual?
the usual in-game currency,
Am I going
bells,
crazy or
You
something?
can also earn Nook
Also, the
miles through the
nose.
Nook mileage program.
I wonder if you can customize the
exchange
face.
your miles for special items and recipes.
And the head shape, too.
You'll earn miles
Yeah,
through
even
a
the body
host of
shape.
activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island.
Oh yeah, she has different
Go
eyes than
fishing?
the other one.
Catch some bugs. Tend
A
to
different
flowers,
face shape too.
and pick them to make a garland.
Yeah, different
Thanks
eyes.
to crafting, even
So I
weeds
think you
have
can
their faces.
customize your face now, which is kind of weird that I'm
A
excited
vaulting
about
pole
that.
makes it
I know
easy to
that's
quickly
such
cross a
simple
river.
thing.
A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time. Plant it somewhere else to change things up in that corner of the island.
You can plant a whole tree now. Now you don't have
The
to. Now you don't
scenery
have
changes
to.
with the time and weather. There will be sunshine,
You
cloudy
know.
days,
Now you don't have to. What's the name?
rainfall.
Wait for a whole tree to grow.
and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of
Oh my
day
God, this
and
is
the
gonna be like
season,
one of those
you'll
just
encounter
like
different
your
creatures
day
to catch,
off.
too.
You know, just open the game and just chill. This is gonna. That's what I love about Animal Crossing. It's just like one of those chill games that you just
Sociable
play a little
types
and
who
just
live
forget about the
together
world.
on the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system.
Oh yeah, see different eyes.
We hope you enjoy living together and working together in the same space. With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's
not sure
island
how well that
for a
would
total
work,
of
though,
8
because-
players in one visit.
Oh, you know, I think I remember from my
The
breakdown
whole
of the first
scene
trailer we got at
feels meant to
E3.
be.
If
Why
you
not
if you
snap a
have one
photo
main
with
character with a
everyone
flag on top
and
of their
make it
head,
a lasting memory.
I think, and then you'll just be automatically transported to that person if you go too far away. I think
How's
that's what it
deserted
is.
island life looking? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be discovered. So many activities, animals to encounter,
This game
and
looks
more
so good.
calling to you from
Can't
the
wait to play
island.
it.
We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
I barely saw that fish. That's weird. Usually they're blacked out. I wonder if that's like a special fish or something. So, 320. Okay, so we don't have that
So,
long
how'd
to
it look?
wait.
There's still a bit more
Well,
time
actually,
until
yeah,
the
we
game
do.
launches,
That's about what?
so please stay tuned.
6 months, probably, I think. by
Alright,
now?
the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
Okay. We'll see about that. They're gonna do the, but wait, there's more. I can guarantee it. And if I'm wrong, well, I just set myself up for disappointment. Something Final Fantasy? No? Xenoblades? Looks familiar for some reason. Is that yeah, Shulk, I think? Okay, so we're doing another Wii U port then, I think. Right? Which is something a lot of people actually wanted. Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
Or...
The future.
Yeah, it's Shulk. Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's gonna get a lot of people excited. This is a game that a lot of people wanted on Nintendo Switch because it didn't really get a chance to get out there, and it's a very good game. So this is something I'd definitely pick up too. It's gonna be interesting to see the changes though. Like, how much does it change since the original version? I remember it was I think it was on the 3DS, right? 3DS, I think.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn
it was the
on
3DS.
Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles
Am I thinking of something else?
Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements.
See, they're
in the
setting up
future.
for
That's it
2020
for today.
in this one too.
Thank you for watching.
But wait, there's more. You have 2 minutes left, Nintendo. Was I wrong? I think I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Wait. Yeah, I was wrong.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakura.
Okay, but
director
still,
of the
there's...
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
So
In our
there
last
was a lot of
showcase,
surprise
I talked
announcements.
a little bit about Hero. Today, I'd like to show you all how to use Banjo and Kazooie.
You know, let's watch this. This will be interesting to see what they have.
You may feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast. We sure are busy, even if I say so myself. Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero showcase, I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this. With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection, any opposing heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect. Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this. Try doing this with the Nintendo Switch Pro controllers, however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around, I'll also be doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started. So, what is Banjo-Kazooie? Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo
I have
made
a
his first
feeling
appearance a year
I'm
earlier in a
probably
game
gonna
called
get some
Diddy
kind of
Kong
copyright
Racing.
on this video.
After that, Banjo-Kazooie
There's no
was released.
way.
And then
I'm
Banjo-Tooie.
probably gonna get a copyright on this video.
2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan. And then there's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360. As some of you may know, the Banjo-Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft. Technically, they're a rival platform holder. Even so, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the Super Smash Bros. Series. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Rare also welcomed us with open arms.
They're like,
So,
You're
if you want to
finally
play
back.
Banjo-Kazooie today,
After
you can
being
do so on Xbox.
tortured by Microsoft. You're finally back.
I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please, give the game a try on Xbox. Now let's talk about the music. The Banjo-Kazooie
So how much do you think
series
Xbox
music
actually
has
paid
a
them to say that?
country feel to it. If we were to include this music in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as is, it wouldn't really match the atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd like to play for you several of these arrangements during the showcase. Up here, yes, here, you'll see the track names. Okay,
Oh, my thing is
let's
in
take
the way.
a look at the fighter.
Maybe for next time, we'll move it in the bottom left corner. So that one
So
says
this is
main
Banjo-Kazooie in
thing.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version. We've included lots of actions Banjo and Kazooie use in their original game. For example, the Talon Trot here is used for their dash. And their jumps are based on abilities like Flap Flip and Feathery Flap. Their neutral attack is called Claw Swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it better fits the action of our game. Their flurry attack is a rat-a-tat-rap. Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one. Their down tilt is Beak Barge. Their up smash is Bill Drill. It looks a bit different from their original games, but the animation reflects the fact that it's a consecutive attack. In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Breagle Bash. I think Breagle is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate.
Oh, here comes
Their neutral air is Wing Whack.
I can already see that the name's escaping me
Their
of that
back air
company
is
that
an air
always
rat-a-tat-rap, which hits 3 times.
just makes stupid
Their
animal
down air
defense
is
things.
Beak Buster, which they
PETA
use
or
to down
PETA
stab
or
as
whatever
they
the
drop.
hell it's called. I can always see them being all riled up about that.
As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game. The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo-Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts where Banjo sometimes stretches. Now I'd like to go over their special moves.
I want another
Their neutral
Banjo
special
Kazooie game.
is egg firing. It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button when launching the eggs, you'll do the attack you see here, Breagle Blaster. Breagle Blaster is based on this part in Banjo-Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing. As in their original game, it's an invincible charging attack.
Oh god, that's
It's
gonna be
fairly
so
powerful
annoying.
and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock. Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option, and since it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move.
Oh god. So basically all I gotta learn is how to
Anyway,
grab
keep
one.
track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left. And when fighting against Banjo
Or jump
Kazooie,
over it.
make sure to take action against this attack, and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable too. Also, it's pretty different from other up specials that carry the fighter upward in that you're still able to jump in midair after using it, meaning you can jump twice in a row. So if you're falling, you can use it like this, jump and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover. By the way, the height of a shock spring jump will change depending on how long you hold the button down. Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter. And because the grenade egg is football-shaped, its bouncy trajectory can be unpredictable. After a certain time, it will explode. I think it will be a useful tool for keeping opponents in check. It's treated like an item, so you can pick it up and throw it. Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short, so both you and your opponents will need to make sure you throw it quickly, or it will explode while you're still holding it. I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability. Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Ginginator. The Mighty Ginginator is what delivered the final blow to Gruntilda in their original game. This move will send your opponents flying. This stage is called Kurukuriyama
Who wants
in
Conquer
Japan,
bad for
but in the West it's called
Who
Spiral
wants
Mountain.
Conquer in Super Smash Bros?
As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom
Banjo's
portion
here.
is a spiral shape.
Why not Conquer? That'd be pretty cool.
A rotation icon will appear, and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will also move. As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change. Platforms like this will appear from time to time. A bridge will also appear when Gruntilda's lair is visible. Now that we've covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles. This time, I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team battle. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie. Hang on, so there are actually two on my side too? So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully. I should probably keep them in check. Your eggs, which can be fired forward or backward, are useful at times like this, and thanks to Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack. We'll make good use of these as we take them on. Note we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I have two opponents, and since items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities to pick up items. And since the final smash meter is on, the opponent can use it twice. I'm at quite a disadvantage, but I'm going to try my hardest. I can use Wonder Wing 2 more times. Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch. Oh, their final smash meter's filled up. You can have that. Now. And nice. Now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier. I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good. And final smash.
This is interesting. I didn't think I'd actually enjoy
I
someone
forced
playing
him
it,
out,
but
so I win.
it's pretty interesting. Oh man,
Banjo picks up the Jiggy from the original
this
game.
looks like a fun character to play.
Good.
I was hoping they would
That's
do
a
the but wait, there's more, but they didn't do it. They didn't end up doing it. Cameos.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage. First, we have the witch Gruntilda. In Banjo-Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Brentilda.
I really hope this means we're getting another Banjo game. That'd be really
This
cool.
is Bottles, a mole.
It would probably
and
come out
another
on
poor soul.
Xbox 360, maybe
His fate
Nintendo
is
Switch,
sealed
because they have
in
been
the
putting
beginning of
Xbox
Banjo
games
2.
on Nintendo Switch. So,
He's a
think
friend
Ori
of
on the Blind,
Banjo-Kazooie.
Ori and the Blind Forest, Cuphead. I would think Cuphead 2 would eventually come to Nintendo Switch.
Next is
also.
Mumbo Jumbo.
It's not already on Nintendo Switch. I don't
This
think
poor
it's on
soul
Nintendo
had
Switch,
all
if I
of his
recall.
Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game.
Is the ice throwing anyone off on Banjo?
And we have Tootie.
I don't know why.
Can you spot her?
But it's
She's running at the bottom.
It's off. I don't know what it is
She's
about the eyes, but
tiny
it's
and
kind
you
of
can
off.
barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this.
Why does it look better on
She's
on this
raising
screen than
havoc
this
on the
screen?
vegetable patch for some reason.
Weird.
And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt.
I think they're the same.
Now she's heading back home. She looks all calm when you
know,
look
that's
at her
weird.
this way, but this soul is
Seems like because I have the Nintendo Direct on this screen over here,
She really is
and then the
if you
preview
saw
of the
game
stream over here.
scene in Banjo-Kazooie.
and it looks like
Oh,
this side is
maybe she's not going
at a
home?
higher frame rate than this side. I wonder if
And
it's
here
TV.
come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game. So you could say they're also sad souls. And now we see something floating around in the background. These are our basic enemy
I noticed
characters
that.
called Buzz Bombs, but since they can float around, they're lucky enough to have made the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what they look like close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right?
You can hear people laughing in the
We
background.
put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it.
There's no way that they wouldn't make a new Banjo game. There's no way.
Next,
There's no way that
let's talk
nothing
music.
at least talks of a new Banjo.
As I mentioned earlier,
least
we're
talks.
taking country-style music and adapting it for use in battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks. Of these, 7 are entirely new arrangements. I've always thought that getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal. So, I hope you enjoy it.
That's a good price actually with all the stuff that's included.
The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo-Kazooie's music. I've worked with many musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan. I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job. And here's the list of tracks this time.
That's cool.
Each of the new tracks has been carefully
Yeah,
tailored to match
$5.99
the action
is
taking
honestly. I'm
place on
surprised they
screen.
didn't bump it up to $9.99 with all the stuff that's included. Oh, new update.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update. We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And to express our appreciation, we've added another game mode, which will pretty much be our final new mode. I'm going to go
That's
ahead and
cool.
play, so please take a look. And here it is. You need to damage the sandbag in front of you as much as possible.
This is something that a lot of people. Well,
And
I don't know if
with
it's a lot of
this
people. I know I had
Now
fun
with
with
this,
I know
but
my
this
friend
bag.
Josh had a lot of fun with this too. He
And
used
off
to
it
play this
goes.
all the time.
high. Maybe a little too high.
That's cool.
And so, Home Run Contest makes its return. It's been powered up in various ways compared to previous Home Run contests, so please enjoy.
That's cool.
This time, Sandbag has flown 300 kilometers. I think that's about the distance from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tomei Expressway. You can actually play with a second player.
That's interesting.
Let's give it a go. Attack, attack, keep attacking using both players. Time to strike. Here we go. No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say two players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and not one person playing as two fighters. I hope you play this with your friends.
You know there's going to be those people who try to find the best combination
Shared content, many people
as far
have
as you can
uploaded
get it.
customized Mii fighters. Up until now, it may have been a little difficult to use since you were not able to customize their special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize their special moves. If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them. However, this will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update. So I hope you re-upload
You think I haven't created any Mii fighters yet? I guess I don't think I do.
Please
I haven't
enjoy
played
many
it in a
different
while,
varieties
honestly.
of
There's
Mii
a whole bunch of
fighters.
other games have come out.
We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well. Please take a look.
A lot of new content for the game. A lot of new content. This is good. It's definitely good. Oh. Mystical Ninja. Why does that sound familiar? Mega Man, of course. Gotta get the Mega Man in there. That's cool. That's something I can see a lot of people using. Mega Man X, that's pretty cool too. That's really cool. This is one definitely that I can see myself using. Oh, this is a no-brainer. Team Team Rocket. That's great. That's awesome. Undertale, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So okay, so it's 7 right now. Yeah, so
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request. And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track.
that's cool.
This
They're
will
definitely
be listed
supporting
in
this
the
game.
other
That's good.
category, so you can check it out there. The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox. Toby has actually visited my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together. He was actually really good. Of all the guests, he was probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available.
Oh, more so. I thought it was gonna end right there.
Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Snake. I wonder why he was hiding.
That's cool.
They will each be available on September 20th.
Yeah, it's pretty much
The
dying down
software
by now.
update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
So is that all, or
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is. Well, it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal. That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it? I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry. Here you go.
That was cool. They're showing us some stuff before. Wow, there really isn't that much.
It was announced that we will be working on even more DLC.
This honestly doesn't surprise me too much because, I mean,
to me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away.
Oh, you can tell he's tired.
You may wonder, how much longer can he be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Yeah, a lot of people wonder that.
But I'm also excited. Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series. And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters and game worlds that it's become an enormous game. Even if the Super Smash Bros. Series continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again. And so I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible. And I will continue to work hard at developing the game.
He needs a break. He's been on this series for so long, and
that's it for today.
So much time.
Thank you very much.
That final day when he finally takes a break, it's probably... so they didn't do that, but wait, there's more. I was kind of hoping they would, but I guess they didn't. So that was a lot of the stuff that I guessed at the beginning of the stream pretty much happened. We had The Witcher 3. We had what else did I guess in the beginning of the stream? Honestly, can't even remember now. Oh, the Animal Crossing. That's actually something I really wanted to see, which we got to see. We got some pretty cool announcements, too. We got Xenoblade, that was back on the Wii U, and now they're, or not the Wii U, the Wii, and now they're porting it to the Wii, porting to the Switch. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm not sure, because there are so many other games that are coming out. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money for that. No one has enough money for all these Switch games. And I already have it on PC and PS4, so I'm like, yeah, I know you're a diva main. I don't even know what you would call my name, my main, honestly. I usually just jump around to, like, in healers I like to be Zenyatta. I would say Zenyatta or Anna. Honestly, it really depends on what's happening in the game, honestly. But usually Zen or Zenyatta, or not Zen or Zenyatta, Zenyatta or Anna. But yeah, and for tanks, Orisa. I tried the new tank, and I'm kind of good with him. I'm kind of good with him. Not the best, but usually Orisa is my go-to tank, or Reinhardt sometimes. I've been practicing on Reinhardt too. But yeah, Overwatch on Switch is definitely really good for people who either don't have it or maybe want it on the Switch, because it'd be nice to play it on the couch and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a good Direct. Nothing too mind-blowing that will like... maybe that Star Wars thing might actually get people talking. But other than that, there wasn't really... like big, huge stuff like Breath of the Wild 2 or something like that. There were some good surprises, just not ones that will like blow the whole world or the Switch player base. So I think overall it was good. I'll have my actual full direct, or not full direct, full breakdown of the Nintendo Direct probably up. I don't know. I might honestly, because I'm getting super tired. I might try to work through the tiredness and try to get it out tonight. If not, probably tomorrow morning. So Tell me what you guys thought in the comment section below, because I will be uploading this to my channel. If it doesn't upload by itself, I'm not sure if they do that only for PS4 or if you stream it on OBS, it'll do it. So it depends on what happens. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to know if you made it this far into the video, because that's an hour and 24 minutes. What are you still doing here? But make sure you subscribe for more gaming news and streams, of course, and all that good stuff about gaming. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. For people who are not watching this live, which I don't think there's anyone here right now. Okay, so we're going to stop the recording. And we're going to stop the stream now. I'm actually getting pretty tired right now. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.